Hello and welcome to another video. I'm back out again at West Shore in Llandudno with a brand new detector, which is the Nokta Macro Simplex Plus. Not even used it yet. I've switched it on, just gone through a few of the settings, familiarised myself with the machine. We had a storm yesterday. Storm Ian came through this area. Pretty much the whole of the UK was battered by it. So we'll see how things have changed on the beach, see if it's churned up the sand any. I'm going to start at the spot where I found the dog tag. I did come here a couple of weeks ago with an old detector, a very cheap one off Amazon. If you haven't seen that video, I'll leave a card at the end of this video, and also a link in the description box below. Also, links in the description box below will be the Amazon page for this detector. Now, originally I wasn't willing to spend as much as I did with this detector. First of all, I chose one at, I think it was £279, which was just the detector. That's pretty much the amount I was willing to spend. But when I went onto Amazon to actually buy the detector, they'd sold out. And the next option to me was £369, which gave me the detector, the hat, a pinpointer, which I was surprised because there was no mention of the Nokta pinpointer in the package, and also the Wi-Fi headphones. So really made up. Yeah, spend a little bit more than what I needed to, but I think I've got a good setup. It is an entry-level setup as well. That's what it's marketed as. Anyway, that's me waffling. Let's crack on. Right, so it's blowing an absolute hoolie. The sun is out. The wind's coming straight off the sea. Don't know how difficult that's going to make filming with the microphone, but I'll do my best as always. So I'm just going to start here, just behind me where this breakwater is. This is where I found the dog tag on the last video. So the mode that I'm running on the machine is I'm in Park 2, auto ground balance, iron volume is on full, and I'm 2 notches off the top. Right, okay, first one's out of the hole. It's reading a 27, go 71, 70s. It's out of the hole. Let's have a look. I think I know what this is. We got a bottle top. Never mind. Right, next hole, I've had to back the sensitivity right off. There's something here. There we go. Pull ring. 73, 75, bit scratchy. Quite deep. 6 inches, 7 inches. That's why it's a scratchy. It's a bottle top that's been bent over. Nice, solid 50 on the ID scale. There we go. That's it. 20 pence. 3 holes all near each other. You've got 10p. So could be a purse spill here. Got to keep working this area. I think it's 10p. Yeah. So I'm going to work this area a little bit more. So there's 2 holes there, 1 just here. Just back out. There's the detector for comparison. Okay, next hole, jumping all over the place, this one. Ah, no, another bottle top. So this one actually came up in the 90s, and it's a big old lump of pig iron. So another big piece of pig iron. There's my pinpointer just for size comparison. So I'll just run through my settings with you. I'm on Park mode 2. Sensitivity is 2 off the bottom, and the iron audio is not completely off. So the tide's coming in thick and fast, so I reckon another half hour and we'll call it a day. So it's time to get out of that wind. There's only one pub restaurant on West Shore, which is called the Lily. They do really nice pub food in there, and teas and coffees, and also my favourite, real ale, Hobgoblin, so it'd be rude not to have a couple of them. Right, so thank you for staying with me for this long in the video. It was ridiculously windy. You saw earlier them sea kites, it's got to be blowing a gale to get them things up. Anyway, here we are on the fines table. As you can see, there's a lot of tat. We've got a bit of coinage down at the bottom there, 50p. There's the iron ingot. And the two kind of interesting things, let's say, are in this corner here. Once again, I got another dog tag. Don't know what it is with this beach, but I keep finding dog tags. So let's have a closer look at these two items. There's a very grotty one there as well. So the dog tag had the name By Grave embossed onto the front of it, with no owner's name or address on the back. And the cruddy thing that I found when I cleaned it up actually turned out to be a Marie Curie cancer care trolley key. We're on day 2, getting a very scratchy 4-5. I can actually see what it is. We've got an old rusty nail, and I've had a couple of targets in this area, so I think there must have been a fence here at one point. So I'm just going to move on from this area. Okay, so I was getting 40, 45. There we go, 50p. An old crusty one at that. Okay, just here I'm getting something solid 70s, 73. Let's give it a dig. I think I've got it. Bottle cap. Another bottle cap. I've actually found a couple of bottle caps just lying on the surface of the sand, so I always pick up everything, any bits of junk as well. And I always fill my holes in. Right, okay. Got another one. In the 70s. Nice tone. I might have just missed it. Is that it? Yeah, that's probably it. Yeah, we'll take it. Load of old tat. Alright, so let's get the pinpointer on it. What is it? Is that it? I think it's 10p. Good, another spendable. I'm just along this breakwater here, and I have had change out of here before, and that was a very scratchy reading. So we'll check this area, check the hole again, make sure it's not a coin spill. That's a big old lump of iron. Okay, one of the more unusual things I've found today. Looks like a hinge off a gate post. Okay, we're getting towards the end of the day now. I'll be packing up soon, but got another hit here. It's in the 20s. It is a spoon. Not sure if it's silver. Looks like it's got some kind of writing on it, so we'll clean that up. I've never found a spoon before. So here we are on the finds for day 2. Obviously, elephant in the room, all the bottle tops. If I got £1 for every bottle top, I'd be a rich man. Top left hand corner is, I think it's an eyelet of some heavy duty canvas or something like that. Any ideas of what that is, leave them in the comments below. I've got a tent peg, an array of different nails, and the thing next to the nails, which looks like a big iron ingot thing, is actually a door hinge. So how that's ended up on the beach, I don't know. Obviously, a little bit of tin foil and a couple of pull rings, so nothing really interesting there. So on to some of the nicer things. We've obviously got the dog tag there, right in the middle, and the Marie Curie trolley token. Right, so let's have a look at this elongated thing on the bottom left. Let's take a look at that first. So this picture doesn't really show a lot of detail on this item, but using a magnifying glass and my phone, we can kind of make out that there's a picture of a penguin, or a penguin should I say, and underneath the penguin is the words Chester Zoo, and I was intrigued by this. So then the penny literally dropped. It's obviously from a coin press at Chester Zoo, and I was able to find a picture of the coin press and even its location, which is in the flamingo enclosure. So yeah, brought a smile to my face, that one. So the next item I tried to do a bit of research on is the button. On the back of the button is embossed J. Davis and Son, Llandudno. Now I'm wondering, back in the day, maybe Victorian period, was there a tailor's called that in Llandudno, or is it something completely different? I don't know. So I'd appreciate your comments about this item as well. And then finally we move on to the spoon. As you can see from this image, on the back of the spoon, it is very worn away, and after a bit of brain picking, I was able to work out that it's actually Debisco that it says on the top, and then underneath it would have said stainless nickel silver Sheffield. So off I went and did a bit of research, and apparently the Debisco mark appears to be related to the Debisco Works, which was an electroplating factory in Sheffield. I believe that it was from the period of 1920-ish to 1950, so that's how old the spoon is. And it was a manufacturing centre for the Lewis Rose Company Limited, who made these electroplated items of cutlery. So the Debisco is actually the works and also the trademark of Lewis Rose, who started in 1922, and the mark had been used before their move to this currently known factory. Now I'm not sure if the factory actually exists anymore, and we've got a couple of pictures from inside the factory as well. So a nice little bit of nice little bit of history there. So to round off the video, I just thought I'd put this picture in, and this is the pier of West Shore. Not a lot of people will be aware that there was a pier at West Shore. Now, as you can see, it's more like a jetty, and it was used for a ferry service. A boat used to go from Llandudno West Shore up to Diganway. So in the future I'll do another video about this, and I am going to try and find out its actual location so I can go detecting down there. I do know that the pier was washed away basically in a storm, but more to come about this in the future. Anyway, I'd like to thank you very much for watching the video. If you haven't already, please do like and subscribe. Subscribe to the channel. It's not all about metal detecting. I do outdoor stuff as well. Bushcraft, wild camping, survival stuff. There's a mixture of all sorts. If there's anything to do with the outdoors, I'm on it. So yes, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you all soon.